Well, we connected with another nice dog here. Only problem is this one's a little bit rubbed. This is the first one we've caught that had pretty noticeable um, rub fur there on the back, and still a pretty dog, but you know, getting later in season, breeding season for sure. Um, so that's what happens this time of year. But we got a Duke 550, and I believe we used Vixen Elixir on this one from Hoosier Trapper Supply. Just a short backer and dirt hole set. Weather's beautiful. It's a little cold, but you know, couldn't ask for better trapping weather this time of year especially. But I'm gonna go ahead and get him taken care of. We've got a few more traps to check, but it's been a pretty slow day so far. Well, I'm standing here between two coyotes. I got a double in this corner. I think we caught a dog in that trap a couple days ago. This is the first time this trap's connected, but looks like two big males, really good looking dogs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them taken care of, and I'll make a remake and hopefully get on down the line. This is the third trap we've checked, so doing pretty good this morning. Well, coyote number 3 for the morning. This trap's been played with multiple times over the last week or so, and looks like maybe a little bit of rubbing on this dog. Can't really tell. Guard hairs are all standing up, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I wrecked the drone again. I'm getting ready to go on a little search expedition for it, so hopefully I can find it and nothing's wrong with it, but we'll see. I guess I'm going to be replacing propellers today. Dog number 4 for the day. Really red dog, which isn't great for the fur, but Duke 550. This is a spot we thought some red foxes were digging us up, and in the last couple days we've caught a couple coyotes, so we're going to get him taken care of. That's number 4 for this property, and we got another property to check, so off to a good start. Well, we're finished checking our first property for today, and we got 4 coyotes, and this property's, you know, 80 acres maybe. A lot of coyote hunting pressure too around it, so you can tell these dogs are, we're not hurting the population of them. And you know, this is day maybe 7 or 8 here, and we've caught a dog almost every day. And you know, we're at the first property of the day. We've got 4 coyotes, you know, and we're in the middle of towards the end of January, and you know, we're just really starting to have big success. You know, we went through some December lull, early January it started picking up a little bit, and now we're really starting to put the hurting on them. And a lot of the guys that I talk to that trap, you know, they get discouraged after you know, they're trying to trap maybe in December, or maybe they're trapping right after they get done deer hunting in November, and they get discouraged because they don't have that success, and they quit pulling, or they quit trapping, and they pull the traps. And I mean, this right here is proof positive that, you know, the longer you leave the sets in, later into the season you start to trap, you know, your success will pick up. It's just, you have to have faith in your set, you have to have faith in your abilities as a trapper, and then obviously, you know, doing your scouting, knowing that there's dogs in the area. It all comes together, you know, towards that end of the season. But I think this puts us over the 40 mark, and we really didn't start trapping that hard until later in December. So we've only trapped a couple properties. So I want to encourage everybody not to get discouraged because you have, you know, maybe a lack of success early on. Stick with it, leave your sets out, manage your set, and you're going to be successful. Well, we're on dog number 5 for the day. First trap here, checking at the second property, and this is our second dog in this set. It's kind of a weird set right out in the middle of nowhere, but it's on a farm lane, and our scent from here is carrying, typically we got a wind out of the south or the southwest here, and it's carrying right into this big weed choke here to the north of us. So Duke 550 looks like he's pretty well caught. Nice pretty fur on this dog, and really heavy fur too. I mean, it kind of looks more like a western dog, but we're gonna get this one taken care of and keep moving on. Coyote number 6 for the morning. Another pretty dog, you know, nothing wrong with it at all, just average dog. We caught this one. This set's been messed with for 3 or 4 days in a row. I don't know what we were doing wrong, but I did a little doctoring to it yesterday and we caught him. So pretty productive day. We got some beaver traps left to check, we've got some otter sets left to check, more coyote sets, so I'm gonna have to get the old skinning knife going before too long.
We got a dog! Yes! He's flopping around.
Got a flopper.
Hope it's a howler. That would be awesome.
I bet he's gonna be the way he's on. That's a big dog, man.
Yeah.
Real big coyote.
Yeah. It's raining. It's pretty nasty weather. But we got our first dog of the day and our first catch of the day. He's a real big, nice, dark coyote. We could see him from over there flopping around and jumping and stuff, right, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
He's caught in really good. So we're gonna get this guy taken care of and continue on the line.
He wants to play, Scott. You're gonna get your boot bit. Well, in typical trapping fashion, we got it's 30 degrees, we got freezing rain, and we got a flat tire on the buggy.
With a lot of traps to check.
Yeah. Are you recording this? I'd say you're just about out of jacks.
I'm out of it.
Dang. What about getting up underneath? Well,
I think we need to move it into a hole.
Oh. There we go. I'm afraid that's going to get us.
ice last night. Really not ideal for the sets, but really don't look like she's been in here too long. She's not tore up as much as I thought it would be, but this set here is just a long farm lane going into a military preserve. And these dogs are just traveling. We've caught, I don't know, I think 4 or 5 dogs in this set now, but you can tell the ground's pretty hard because they haven't tore it up too bad. We got about, we're gonna hit it hard for one more week and see what happens. We're right at the 50 mark on coyotes this year, which we didn't trap real hard. We've only got about 25-30 sets out the most. The last couple days have been kind of slow, but today we have caught 2 so far, and we got a handful of traps to check, which we'll see what happens. But we're gonna let sis dispatch this animal, and we're gonna make a remake and head on to the next set of traps.
First red, sissy?
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think it's a lot lighter than the coyotes, and it's also really cool.
They got a big bushy tail, but their bodies aren't near like a coyote, are they?
No, I can hold it with one hand.
Yeah. We got a flopper for sure. He's caught really well in a Duke 550. Probably looks like the trap's not in too bad a shape, but I'm just amazed really right now. Kind of amazed right now the quality of the dogs and the fur. For this time of year, they're breeding, and we're still not catching rubbed dogs quite yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and get him taken care of so we can get everything checked and get out of the rain. Yeah.
A little bit rough.
Looks like it. Not bad.
Not bad. He's got a lot of it.
He's tough caught.
Yeah.
He needs shoes real quick.
Well, we're gonna pull traps here probably tomorrow. This weather's coming in, it's gonna rain all weekend. We're looking 2 to 4 inches of snow tonight. I can't tell if it's male or female, but we only need a couple more dogs to hit our 50 mark. We'd set a goal for 40. We really don't have but about 30 traps out, 28 I think. So we're not doing too bad for just a handful of traps. We got, I don't know, 6 more sets to check, and it's been raining here in Indiana, and it's actually dry. This is sandy ground up here, so this is probably our best spot. We pulled another spot yesterday. It's just the weather's killing us. Hate the rain, never have snow and freezing ground, but we're going to get this guy dispatched and move on to the next set of traps. Damn it.
So on the remake on this, this dog has dug this completely, this whole set up a lot. So we just used what he dug, made a little bigger bait hole. We're gonna look for some backer. Basically, we're out in the middle of a couple picked cornfields. One of them's been chisel plowed. So we're just gonna take some stalks and some stuff to make some backers. We were using grass, just a short grass backer here, and so we're gonna make a backer with that so he can't dig it from the back side. But as you can see, Scott's bedding the trap in good with around the jaws and everything with that fresh sandy dirt, which is kind of what we've been doing with all of our traps this year so far. Later we got into season, kind learn that that's working a little better. So I'm going to use some fresh peat on top, and we got some more of our bait, homemade bait thrown in the hole, and
That trap's good
we're
now.
going to finish up the remake. One thing that we like that kind of gives us a little more added eye appeal, eye attractant, is that he's made a catch circle here. A lot of guys, will say they don't like a catch circle. I personally think it brings a curious dog over. So pretty happy with the remake, and I think we got a couple more days. We'll probably catch another dog here. So we'll see what happens. Well, we've got a coon here in a 220 hag set, using the Spring Clip XL, and I'm pretty impressed how it works, really. Come up, you just basically set your trap down, throw the two dowel rods down in your Spring Clip XL holes, and you can set any run pretty quick. Caught this guy going back in, don't know where he came out, but pretty cool how the hags, they're just, all the products that they have practical uses, and on a line, when you can kind of try to long line it, time is everything, and with these it just makes it quick. We don't have to put any stabilizers down, we don't have to worry about crossing anything. We just throw it in, throw the dowel rods on it, and it's easy. So gonna get him taken care of, pulled out, and then we got a few more to check. Thanks for watching another episode of Heat Seeker Outdoors. This week we called it the Save the Turkey campaign, just because we caught a lot of dogs, a lot of predators, and basically one of the properties that we trapped that year, we caught, I think it was 22 dogs off that property, and the next year we just saw an explosion in the turkey population. And same thing with the raccoons. They take the turkey eggs, so we're catching those. A lot of it, if you're not serious about predator control, and you're a deer or turkey hunter, you need to really get to thinking about getting serious about predator control, because with predator control, you're just going to increase that population and not be so harsh on those young animals. So hopefully with all the dogs that we've caught, it'll be a productive turkey season for us going forward, and a productive deer season for us going forward. And it's always all about managing the health of your herd, and that's what we're big on. So thanks for watching Heat Seeker Out.